Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hello again and welcome to the Mayville State University campus, the Louis Lee Fieldhouse, as the Division A Region 2 boys basketball quarterfinals continue with the Carrington Cardinals taking on the Grafton Spoilers. I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us. Kevin Hochman is here as well. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to irieins.com to get a free quote. Grafton comes in as the number 2 seed. They've got a record of 15-5. Carrington 6-15 on the season. These teams met just last Tuesday afternoon in Carrington, the final regular season game, and it was Grafton winning that 59-40. We weren't able to get a hold of Coach Riley Lillimone of Grafton for our pregame coaches' comments. We will talk with Randy Huey of Carrington after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Are Peterson Farm seed reps real-life seed heroes? Well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm seed reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed. We're that kind of seed company.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Rivera. Let's forge ahead together.
Brock Brent Construction Inc. has been around since 2006. We do commercial and residential concrete and construction. From concrete parking lots, house foundations, stamped concrete patios and driveways, to new construction and home remodels. Call Brock today at 701-430-1011. Brock Brent Construction Inc. Serving you since 2006.
And welcome back to Mayville State University. Time for our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Just a couple of moments ago, I spoke with Randy Huey, the coach of the Carrington Cardinals.
Randy Huey, the coach of Carrington, the Cardinals. Got to be helpful for preparation here because you just faced Grafton last week.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes there's benefit to playing a team only 5 days apart, and you learn a lot of things, and everything's fresh in your memory, and so hopefully we can utilize a lot of those things tonight.
What will be some of those things you want to do differently from last week to tonight?
Yeah, hopefully finish better around the hoop. Hopefully we do that better. Hopefully we attack the hoop a little bit harder. That's what we're hoping to do tonight. I thought we shot a little too many threes last time we played them. We need to get in the lane and penetrate and try to create some shots from there.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thank you.
And that's Coach Randy Huey of the Carrington Cardinals. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Again, we weren't able to get in touch with Riley Lillimone, the coach of the Grafton Spoilers. We apologize for that, and we will definitely make greater effort to get to him, assuming the Spoilers are able to win this game today against Carrington. We'll continue with our pregame show in just a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fish. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clements on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
New Solid-Tech R floors deliver sustainable high performance from bottle to floor. They're PVC-free and made with natural stone and recycled single-use plastic for scratch-proof, flood-proof protection that stands up to all that your life demands. Because sustainability, beauty, and performance are at the heart of Solid-Tech R floors.
Available at Carpet World, 17th Avenue South, online at carpetworldfargo.com.
Right here on Main Street, something strong is happening. Welcome to your local gym, Central City Wellness Center of Carrington. Open 24 hours a day. Whether you're into cardio or free weights, they've got the equipment to keep you moving. Join their free mobility classes, Mondays and Wednesdays from 5:30 to 6 p.m. Open to anybody. Recover right with their sauna and enjoy 24-hour tanning access. Book workouts, classes, and tanning all in one place with the Gym Master app. Call 652-2555. Central City Wellness Center of Carrington. Your gym, your time, right on Main Street.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garski, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
With Kevin Kochman, Joe Lancello with you on our Erie Insurance pregame show. As Grafton get ready to take on Carrington in our third of three quarterfinals in Division A, Region 2. Earlier today, on YourLiveEvent.com, we had the top seed, Four Winds Minnewacan, defeating Harvey Wells County 82-47. And Devils Lake, ranked third in the state, but seeded fourth in this tournament. Devils Lake, the Firebirds, over Thompson 64-37. And following this game between Grafton and Carrington, our final game will be third-seeded Hillsborough Central Valley against number 6 Mayport CG. Hillsborough Central Valley receiving votes in the last Division A poll from the North Dakota sports writers and media people. Grafton, again, a record of 15-5. Carrington, 6-15. And the winner of this game will face either Hillsborough Central Valley or Mayport CG tomorrow night here at Mayville State. And our schedule for tomorrow, the first semifinal will be at 5:30 between Four Winds Minnewacan and Devils Lake, and we'll have our pregame coverage at 5 o'clock tomorrow on YourLiveEvent.com. And then the other semifinal between the winners of this game and the one coming up will follow the Four Winds Minnewacan Devils Lake game. And then on Thursday, we've got the third place game, which is crucial because the third place team in the region will play the runner-up from Region 1 on Saturday in Fargo for a chance to get into the state tournament. And then the championship game, of course. And the runner-up in this region will take on the third place team from Region 1 for a trip to state. Those games will be Saturday from the Shield Center in Fargo, and we'll have those for you on YourLiveEvent.com also. And we'll come back with the starting lineups and opening tap after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns: weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At IRE Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact IRE Insurance for guidance you can trust.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, how are you? How can we help you today?
You know, this old gal's been good to me, but I was looking for something with a little more speed.
You know, I think I have just the right car for you.
So, what do you got for me?
Serving those who served us since 1923.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
When you want quality nutrition for your livestock that's made right here in North Dakota, there's one name farmers trust: Feed Mix in Harvey. At Feed Mix, they produce a full range of feeds, from beef and swine to poultry, goats, sheep, minerals, and specialty rations, all tailored to fit the needs of your operation. Need feed delivered directly to your yard or pasture? They bring it to you. Their feed specialists are here to help you get the most out of your livestock and your land. Feed Mix in Harvey. Call them today, 701-324-2201.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
And the color guard just finishing to take the colors off the court. Carrington, the Cardinals, will be in what else but Cardinal, with white and black trim. Grafton will be in the home white with maroon and gold. And our starting lineup brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grow our own crystalsugar.com. Number 5 is Hayden Hagel, a 6-foot sophomore. Number 10 is Tate Wolski, a 5'11 senior. 12 is Maddox McEloney, a 6'2 senior. 21, Talon Mering, a 6'2 junior. And 34, Alec Threadgold, a 6'4 senior. 6'4 junior, beg your pardon. Randy Huey, the coach of Carrington, the Cardinals 6-15. And now for Grafton, number 0, Aiden McMillan, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 4, Brody Lillamone, a 6'7 senior. 5 is Reggie Rice, a 6'6 senior. 30, Ty Story, a 5'11 senior. And 32, Drew Moberg, a 6'1 sophomore. Riley Lillamone is the coach of Grafton. The Spoilers 15-5 on the year. Pregame coaches starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Rice at 6'6 to jump center against McEloney at 6'2. And the tap control by Grafton. Spoilers going from left to right. McMillan for Rice, who made a nice grab. Back for McMillan. Room to drive on the right. Up, off the glass and in. McMillan gives Grafton a 2-0 lead. 12 is Maddox McEloney. Followed his shot and scored. That's what coaches always tell you, to follow your shot. It paid out for Maddox McEloney then. We're tied at 2. Rice for Lillamone. Double team in the block. Triple team in the block. He got the ball away, but he got it out of bounds. First turnover of the game. 45 seconds played. We're tied at 2. Mering into the front court. He had a career-high 26 against Northern Cass earlier this season. That included 7 3-point baskets. Nice feed down low and a basket for Alec Threadgold. First lead change, Carrington up 4-2. Moberg, Story from the right corner. Moberg for Rice. Here's a 3. And it's Carrington basketball. Coach Randy Huey giving instructions from the far side. Wolski for Mering. Around a screen. McEloney down low for Threadgold. Double team there for Mering, who drives and throws it into the second row. Turnovers even one apiece. Neither team pressing in the early going. Ty Story into the lane, lays it up and in. Story's first basket. We're tied at 4. Tate Wolski. Back for Heigl. Feed down low and a bunny for Threadgold. Cardinals back up 6-4. McMillan for Lillamone. Story right baseline jumper, no. And Mering wrestled the rebound away from his teammate Wolski. McEloney shot short and a rebound for Lillamone. First rebound for Grafton. Rice spinning, driving, missing short. And we got a foul there going after the rebound. That'll be on Tate Wolski of Carrington, his first and the first foul of the ball game. Inbound baseline left. Lillamone 3 on the way. And 3 free throws coming. Wolski committing his second foul in just a matter of a few seconds. 2 fouls against the Cardinals in the quarter. So Lillimon with the first of 3. Make that 2 to tie the game at 6. For Carrington, number 11, Ewan Aberly, a 6'2 junior, checks in, and number 55, Andrew Matt, a 6'7 junior. Lillimon for the hat trick, yes. And the Spoilers in front 7-6. Maddox McEloney around a screen. Doesn't use the pick and roll, gives back for Mehring. Mehring, 3 on the way. Yes, off the glass. Taylon Mehring's first points put the Cardinals back up 9-7. Rice the other way, 16-footer good. First points for Reggie Rice. And we're tied at 9. 4th time we've been tied, and there's a ball thrown away by the Spoilers. Or excuse me, by the Cardinals. Second Carrington turnover. McMillan across midcourt. Rice off the top. Lillimon with a 3. That's off the bracket, no good. And Matt a rebound. McEloney for Aberly. Down low for Matt. Back on the top. A McEloney 3 doesn't go. And the rebound run down by Rice. Ahead for Story ahead of the crowd, and he lays it up and in. Ty Story with 4. Grafton up 11-9. Midway through the opening quarter, a drive by McEloney doesn't go. Matt the offensive rebound and a bunny. Andrew Matt ties the game at 11. 5th time we've been tied here in the first almost 4.5 minutes. Lillimon shot is long and a rebound for Taylon Mehring. Carrington a 6'2 rebounding edge so far. A drive and a layup by Maddox McEloney. McEloney with 4 and a 13-11 Carrington lead. And Reggie Rice getting a bucket. He's got 4. 13 apiece. 3 minutes to play. The other way, Mehring no good, and we've got a push on Matt. That's his first foul. That's 3 on Carrington in the quarter. Number 5, Hayden Hagel back into the game for Carrington, replacing Matt. Number 3, Jack Green, a 6'3 sophomore, into the game for Grafton to replace Moberg. Rice into the front court for Green. Lillimon with a 3, around and out, and a rebound for Threadgold. 13 all. McEloney thought about the 3, swinging to the far side for Aberly. Maddox McEloney. Aberly trying to split the crowd, got a shot away off the glass, and it drops in. Ewan Aberly's first bucket. 15-13 in favor of Carrington. 2:18 to go in the quarter. Rice almost lost the dribble. 15-footer up and in. Rice with 6. 7th tie at the 2-minute mark. 15 all. McEloney, free throw line extended left, doesn't get it. Lillimon got the rebound. McMillan on the front court on the right side. And they almost got in each other's way, Lillimon and Rice. Lillimon's 3 doesn't go. Rebound off McMillan, out of bounds. It goes to Carrington. Minute 32 to go in the quarter. Foul's not an issue here. Carrington's committed 3, Grafton none so far. Haberly on the left, swing it to the far side. And Talon Mering with his second 3 of the quarter. Mering with 6, 18-15. Carrington in the lead. Lob for Rice, ball poked away, and a takeaway by McEloney. Second Grafton turnover. Here's Mering driving. Up and off. And a rebound for McEloney and a foul. That's on Jack Green, his first, and the first on the Spoilers in the quarter with 53.1 to play. And McEloney makes the first of 2. Andrew Matt back in for Carrington. And Threadgold will get a break. 19-15 Carrington. 20-15 Carrington. McEloney with 6 in the quarter. 5-0 run for Carrington. McMillan. Frulilamone had a screen, shot off. Rebound off one of the Cardinals out of bounds. It goes to Grafton with 40.4 to go in the quarter. 6-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Well, they say make it a 5-second difference. They say reset the shot clock, and they have. Lilamone getting it in for Rice. Rice turnaround jumper, yes. Rice with 8 in the quarter. 20-17 Carrington in front. The shot clock comes off for the rest of the first quarter. McEloney holding it high left. Grafton into that 2-3 zone. Mering. 12 to go in the quarter. Matt setting a high screen. Mering shot blocked by Lilamone. Down the sideline, heaves it up, just off. And then Rice with a follow-up that was off, and that's the end of the first quarter. After 1 on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Carrington 20, Grafton 17. Back in a minute on YourLiveEvent.com.
Community at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, where wonderful neighbors and energetic minds come together. If you're seeking more than just a place to call home, you found the right spot with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House. Whether your interests lie in music, agriculture, sports, or dancing, you'll find someone who shares your passion and expertise. Discover a fulfilling lifestyle filled with connection and celebration with Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead. Get more information by calling 218-456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com.
On the road or right here at home, there's a place that has you covered. Just off the highway in Fessenden, fuel up with gas, grab all your convenience store favorites, pick up select hardware items, and don't miss their great homemade food. Need propane, fuel, or gas in bulk? They've got tankers available. Call for pricing. And in Harvey, they're right where you need them. Gas, snacks, hot food, and more, all in one convenient stop. 2 locations, small town service, big on convenience. Stop in today. Farmers Union Oil in Fessenden or the Harvey One Stop. They're glad you're here.
Carrington basketball to start the second quarter. Here's a drive by Mering, no, and a foul. Ty Story commits the foul for Grafton, his first. First down the Spoilers in the quarter. Talon Mering to shoot 2. First free throw good. Mering now with 7. Carrington 2 of 4 shooting threes in the quarter. Grafton 0 for 5. Second free throw miss and a rebound for Rice. Rice into the front court. Pulls up, 3 on the way. Yes! Rice with 11. And Carrington's lead is 21-20. Wolski into the block. The shot by Threadgold blocked. And the Spoilers come away with it. Grafton a chance to go back in front here on this possession. Rice holds. Gives for McMillan on the top. Green. Left corner three up and off the bracket by Rice, and the rebound for Talon Merring. Merring across midcourt. Hands back for McEloney. Merring, three on the way, no. Off the bracket, rebound. Off McMillan, out of bounds. It will stay with Carrington. 32, True Moberg back into the game for Grafton to replace Ty Story. McMillan, Lillimone, Rice, Moberg, and Green, the five on the floor for the white-shirted Grafton Spoilers. McEloney. And an offensive foul on Tate Wolski of Carrington. That is his third foul. First on the Cardinals in the quarter. Ewan Eberle, number 11, comes in to replace him. Carrington's committed 3 fouls in the game, and all by Tate Wolski. Grafton again a chance to take the lead. Lillimone pulls up right of the lane, in and out. And the rebound from McEloney. McEloney tried to tip it back to Merring, but it goes out of bounds. Third turnover against Carrington. 55, Andrew Matt, a 6'7 junior, checking in to replace Hagel. I don't know what Matt's vertical is, but his horizontal should certainly be intimidating. Here's a Rice jumper, no. And Eberle got the rebound. Merring, Matt, yes, and a foul. Jack Green commits the foul for Grafton, his second and the team's second of the quarter. Andrew Matt, 6'7". I would imagine he played a little offensive line for the Carrington football team. Free throw around and out. Rice rebounds. 23-20, Carrington in front. 3 on the way, left corner, good by McMillan. He's got 5. And we're tied at 23. 8th time we've been tied. McEloney turns around on Rice, doesn't get it. Rebound tip into the hands of Green, but then stolen right back. 5.5 to go in the half. Eberle tried to lob it for Matt. Eberle getting it back, getting into the lane, couldn't score. Lillimone rebounds. Rice for McMillan on top. Here's a 3, yes! McMillan with 8. And Grafton regains the lead at 26-23 on the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. And this timeout brought to you by Chris Moan, your Nodak insurance agent with answers.
I used to tell my 8th grade girls basketball team that every time they missed a layup, it gave me another gray hair. We even had a play named Gray Hair because most of the time it led to a layup. I also taught my teams how to put on a full court press. That is what teachers are doing academically here at Hillsborough Public School. We are applying an academic press by setting high expectations and teaching the standards required by the state. If you're looking for a school that is applying an academic press, come and visit Hillsborough Public Schools.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you. because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Bank, strong communities.
Grafton back in front 26-23 at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Maddox McAloney driving right on the lane, dumping it down low for Hagel, who's back in the game, and that goes in to tie it. Dalen Mering, his third bomb of the game. He's got 10 points to lead Carrington. McMillan back for Rice. Open three. No. The rebound. Matt was able to save it, but he saved it right to Aiden McMillan. McMillan with 10. Unusual for him to be in double figures this early in the game. Matt. And the ball off Matt. Good work by McMillan to force the turnover, the fourth against Carrington. No pressure defensively from Carrington. McMillan into the front court. Rice. Lillamone. Pull-up jumper, free throw line extended. Left shot doesn't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Matt. McAloney three, draws air. And Grafton basketball. Cardinals with Hagel, Threadgold, Matt, Mering, and McAloney on the floor. Rice for McMillan, driving the baseline. Overshot it, and a rebound for Mering. 3:38 to go in the half. Threadgold in the block, kicking it back out, now setting a screen for Mering. McAloney, room to drive. Pulls up from 10, doesn't get it. And Moberg the rebound. Grafton with the ball and a 2-point lead. And Threadgold called for a bump. His first foul, that's 2 against Carrington in the quarter with 3:13 to go in the half. Story in for Rice, lob down low for Lillamone, who slipped and fell. Turnover 4 against Grafton. Whatever contact that was below the ankles probably wasn't worth really calling a foul. Matt sets a screen. McAloney for Mering. Mering room to drive and score. Mering with a dozen. 28 apiece. And that three from downtown Mayville was no good. Here come the Cardinals. McAloney thought about the drive. Ball poked away. Rice trying to save it and did save it to Story. And McMillan lays it up and off. McMillan got the rebound. Couldn't score that time. And a foul. This will be on Ty Story, his second, and the third on the Spoilers in the quarter with 2:19 to go. Andrew Matt checks out. Hayden Hagel, number 5, back in for Carrington. Aberle. McAloney. Mering. Off the bracket, no good. And a rebound for Rice. Moberg into the lane. Back off for Rice on the left wing, driving. And a foul before the shot, I believe. This is on Ewan Aberle, his first foul. That's 3 on the Cardinals in the quarter. 22, Ben DeGelder, a 6-foot freshman, into the game for the first time for Grafton to replace Story. Moberg started to drive and was fouled. That's on Alec Threadgold, his second. 4 now on the Cardinals in the quarter. The next foul against Carrington will put Grafton into the penalty with 1:51 to go in the half. Lillamone to throw it in. Finds McMillan, who missed in close, and a rebound for Aberle. Ahead for Hagel on the near sideline. Swing it to the far side, Aberle. Hagel. Mehring. McEloney from the free throw line, no. And Rice yanks down the rebound with 1:27 to go in the half. A drive and the roll for Lillamone. He's got 5. 30-28 Grafton. 1:12 to go in the half. Mehring, 3 on the way. In and out. And a rebound for Rice. Rice, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? No. Offensive rebound, Moberg. Nice move in the basket. Drew Moberg's first points. 32-28 Grafton, equaling, no, that is their biggest lead. 41 seconds to go in the half. 3 on the way by Aberle, up and off. And McMillan a rebound. About a second difference in the game clock and the shot clock. And Rice goes to the Clint Black School of Basketball, killing time. Moberg high left with 15. Rice with time enough to wipe off his face. 7 to shoot. Lillamone, air ball. Carrington ball with 1.9 to go in the half. Now full court pressure from Grafton. Mehring from three-quarter court. Hit the glass. And we're at halftime on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Grafton with the lead, 32-28 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Thursday, March 19th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 60 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, plus 12 elite hand-picked registered heifers. Request a catalog today. Same reliable program, new exciting genetics. March 19th, the Annual Bull Sale. Visit Facebook Jacobson Red Angus or call Gary Jacobson 701-361-3189. Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale. The sale will be live on TV auction. Thursday, March 19th, 1 p.m.
The best thing about winter in Devil's Lake is the ice fishing. Just dropping a line down the hole and waiting for that big whopper to bite. Winter can cause some big problems too, like with your furnace and heating systems. That's when you need to get Clemence's on the line. They service all fuel types and all makes and models of heating systems.
Jay, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Just keep a nice house warm for you, Dad.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility wants you to enjoy the events in the communities of our area. Here's to living the sweet life. American Crystal Sugar, Drayton.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
The world of Outlaws Quarterfinals late models are coming to Norman County Raceway on June 30th, 2026. Infield seating, your chance to meet your favorite National Touring Series drivers, and much, much more. Tickets are available now at ncraceway.com. Order yours today.
And we'll see you June 30th, 2026.
Back at Mayville State University, Joe Lancello and Kevin Kochman with you as Grafton leading Carrington 32-28 at halftime. Been a pretty seesaw ball game here. We've had 10 ties, 5 lead changes. Grafton's biggest lead, the one they have now at 32-28. Carrington's biggest lead was at 20-15. Late in the first quarter. Running down the scoring for Carrington, led by Tate Mering with 3 threes, a 2 and 1 of 2 at the line for 12 points. Maddox McAloney, 2 baskets, 2 of 2 at the line for 6. Alec Threadgold, 2 baskets for 4. Andrew Matt, 2 baskets for 4. And 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Ewan Aberle with a basket for 2. Hayden Hagel and Tate Wolski started and have not scored for Carrington. Cardinals 3 of 5 of the foul line, 60%. 15 rebounds for the Cardinals, 3 on the offensive boards. McAloney and Mering with 5 apiece. And 6 turnovers against Carrington in the first half. Carrington 20 points in the first quarter, just 8 in the second for their total of 28. For the Grafton Spoilers, 2 players in double figures, one you would expect, one you wouldn't. Reggie Rice with a 3 and 4 twos for 11 points. The one you wouldn't expect, Aiden McMullen, 2 threes, 2 twos for 10 points. Brody Lillamone, a basket, 3 of 3 at the line for 5. Ty Story, 2 baskets for 4. True Moberg, a basket for 2. Jack Green and Ben DeGelder have played and have not scored. Grafton, a perfect 3 of 3 at the foul line. Those were all Brody Lillamones. Four turnovers against Grafton in the first half, and the Spoilers 18 rebounds, 4 offensive boards. Led by Reggie Rice with 7 rebounds and Brody Lillamone with 4. As far as foul trouble goes, for Carrington, Tate Wolski has 3, Alec Threadgold 2. For Grafton, Ty Story has 2 and Jack Green has 2. And those are the only Spoilers who have committed fouls in this game. So Grafton with a 32-28 lead. As I mentioned, 10 ties, 5 lead changes. Probably a closer game than people would have thought it was on paper going in. But that's why they play these on the hardwood rather than on paper. The winner of this game will face Hillsborough Central Valley or Mayport CG in our final game of the day here at Mayville State. That'll be following this game on yourliveevent.com. Our halftime score again on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard: Grafton 32, Carrington 28. We'll have the start of the third quarter after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Imagine your life in Hillsborough, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsborough, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsborough has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsborough, where small-town living means big opportunities.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty.
What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Our Peterson Farm Seed Reps, real-life seed heroes, well, they've been known to go the extra mile, literally thousands of extra miles every year. And when they're not driving gravel roads, they're out walking fields and sampling soil. When time is the enemy, they're there to save what's left of the day. Are all Peterson Farm Seed Reps seed heroes? I guess that's a yes. Peterson Farm Seed, we're that kind of seed company.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
With Kevin Kochman, Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime, ready to start the third quarter. North Dakota Division A Region 2 quarterfinals. Shooting in the first half, Carrington 11 of 29 for 37.9% and 3 of 10 from three-point range. Grafton 13 of 33, 39.4%, and 3 of 13 from three-point range, 23.1%. Reggie Rice with 11 points, 5 of 13 shooting, and 1 of 7 from outside the arc. Grafton with the basketball to start the third quarter, with McMillan, Story, Lillimone, Moberg, and Rice, their original starting five. Here's a Lillimone three off the bracket, no good. Long rebound, goes out of bounds, and goes to Carrington. Cardinals, their original starting five: Hayden Hagel, Tate Wolski, Maddox McAloney, Taylor Mering, and Alec Threadgold. Threadgold for Wolski. And a takeaway. A lead ahead for Rice, who'll jam it in. 13 for Rice. 34-28, Grafton's biggest lead. McAloney for Wolski. Down low for Threadgold. Working it back out, and the long arms of Rice saving it and getting a steal. Moberg missing in a foul. Taylor Mering the foul for Carrington, his first on the Cardinals in the third quarter. True Moberg, the 6'1 sophomore, to shoot a pair for the Spoilers. And his first name is True, T-R-U-E. Not short for Truman or anything like that. Number 11, Ewan Aberle checks back into the game for Carrington. Moberg hitting both. He's got 4 points. Spoilers now up by 8, 36-28. Threadgold swinging to the far side now for Mering. Mering stopped at the block, kicking it back out. Nice spin move by McAloney to score. Maddox McEloney with 8. 36-30. About a minute and a half played, quarter number 3. Rice. Top of the free throw line, and Aberley's going to be called for a foul, trying to block the shot. Ewan Aberley's second foul, second on the Cardinals in the quarter. Rice yet to shoot a free throw this evening, the 6'6 senior. First one good. Remember to join us on YourLiveEvent.com Wednesday night at 7 for the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show. We'll talk to coaches involved in the Region 2 playoffs. Second free throw missed. And here come the Cardinals with Mehring. McEloney. Aberley. Down low for Threadgold, who got a good position. And a basket. Threadgold with 6. 37-32, 2 minutes into the third quarter. Moberg. Story. Rice. McMillan off the bracket. And the rebound for Threadgold. Mehring off the bracket with that 3 and a rebound for Lolomone. Two and a half minutes into the third quarter. Grafton up 5 with the ball. Rice. No. McMillan runs down the offensive rebound. And Aberley going to be called for a reach-in foul. That will be his third. And the third on the Cardinals in the quarter. So Wolski and Aberley each with 3 fouls, and Wolski's going to come back into the Cardinal lineup. Ty Story on the throw-in with a fresh shot clock. McMillan. Moberg, 3 on the way, short. And a rebound for Threadgold. McEloney on the right, around a screen. Mehring kicks it back for McEloney to try a 3. That's no good, and a rebound for McMillan. He's had a pretty strong game, McMillan. Here's a 3 from the left corner from Lillimon is good. Lillimon with 8. That's 4 threes for Grafton today. And the Spoilers up 40-32. And Carrington will take a timeout on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 40-32, Grafton in front on YourLiveEvent.com. Timeout brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Chris Moan, your agent with answers.
Let's talk about price. Yeah, we've heard it. Why would I pay more for Polar when Big Wireless is cheaper? Let's break it down. With us, you're not on hold with someone who's 3 states away. Your call goes to Kimberly, or Ashley, or Tamra, someone who lives right here. When your internet's down, we're not mailing you out a box. We're sending a real person, someone that knows your name and probably your dog's name too. So yeah, we're not the cheapest. We're the best experience. Polar Communications.
Carrington inbound after the timeout with 30 to shoot and 4:39 to go in the third quarter. Cardinals down 8. Mehring on the left. On top now McEloney. Finds Wolski. Right baseline jumper. High off the rim. No, and a rebound for Lillimon. Rice. No. Rebound for Mehring. Here's a 3 from Mehring. No. And a Lillimon rebound. Rice down the far side. McMillan left open. Doesn't get it. The offensive rebound, no. And Threadgold rebounds for the Cardinals. McEloney up against Rice. Does not get the roll. McMillan had the rebound, but it's off one of the Cardinals out of bounds. Grafton ball with 3:46 to go in the third. Carrington now with some backcourt pressure. Rice finding Boberg underneath and a foul. Foul on Alec Threadgold, and that is his third. Fourth foul on the Cardinals in the quarter, so the next foul against Carrington puts Grafton into the penalty. Hayden Hagel, number 5, back into the ball game for the Cardinals. And 55, Andrew Matt back into the ball game for Grafton. Lillimone, 3 is short, and a rebound from Mehring. Mehring into the lane, no. Offensive rebound rejected by Rice, or by Lillimone rather. And here's Rice with a basketball. That was blocked by Matt out of bounds. So he's got a little vertical. Grafton inbound, 3:15 to go in the third. McMillan and Hagel had his hand on him. So Aiden McMillan to the line to shoot a pair for the Spoilers with 3:12 to go in the third. McMillan with 11. It is rare to see him in double figures because Grafton usually thought of as a two-man team with Rice and Lillimone. McMillan makes both. 10-point lead now, 42-32. Biggest lead of the game for either side. Wolski around the screen, pass tipped by Rice into the crowd. Carrington will keep it with 21 to shoot and 2:58 to go in the third. The winner will face Hillsborough Central Valley or Mayport CG in our final game in tomorrow night's second semifinal. Matt inside, left-hand baby hook, no, and a foul. Andrew Matt to shoot a pair. Aiden McMillan with the foul, his first. First on Grafton in the quarter. Matt 0 for 1 at the line today. 6'7" junior. Thinking about it, when Grafton bring the ball up court because of Rice and Lillimone being able to handle the ball so well, and also because of their length, they can break any pressure real quickly, like Rice is doing right there. And a rebound for Wolski. Pass inside for Matt. Nice defense by Lillimone to get a steal. Quick 2-on-1. And McMillan will lay it up and in. 14 for McMillan. 44-32 Grafton. 2:15 to go in the third. Matt. And contact by a disbelieving Brody Lillimone. Lillimone's first foul, second on the Spoilers in the quarter. 34, Alec Threadgold checking back in for Carrington, and Matt will come out. Fresh shot clock for Carrington as they inbound baseline left. McAloney missed the shot. Rice probably influenced that a bit as Lillimone got the rebound. McMillan for a driving Lillimone. Nice play. 10 for Lillimone. 46-32. Carrington come back with Mehring with another three. That's his fourth of this game. He's got 15 points. 46-35. Grafton in front. Lillimone with a three, yes. Lillimone with 8 in the quarter. And 13 on the game. 14-point lead. McAloney's three doesn't go. And another Grafton rebound. Oh, and a good job of pickpocketing by Tate Wolski. 5th turnover against Grafton. And Alec Threadgold with a basket. He's got 8. 49-37. Grafton's lead is 12. Final minute of the third quarter. Moberg. Lillemone, 3 on the way. No. The bodies are hitting the floor. Held ball. And it will be Carrington's with 41 seconds to go in the quarter. 11, Ewan Aberle checks back into the game for Carrington, as Hoggle will sit down. Five-second difference, game clock and shot clock. McAloney. Back for Threadgold. They'll swing it now for Mehring on the far side with 20 to shoot. Mehring guarded by Story. Aberle. And a foul. Just the second on Grafton of the quarter, or third rather. It's Aiden McMillan's second foul. So they had the foul to give with 18.9 to go in the quarter. They've actually got one more to give. Whoops. Carrington turn it over. Grafton get it now with 18.9 to go in the third. A chance to add to their 12-point lead. Carrington with backcourt pressure. Lillemone hands for McMillan. Moberg. Rice. Nice idea, and Lillemone got the ball anyway and got fouled. The idea was right. The pass wasn't quite what it could have been. Threadgold commits the foul. That's his 4th, and the penalty now in effect. 5th foul against Carrington in the quarter. But it's a 2-shot foul for Lillemone anyway, and he hit the first. Carrington getting in foul trouble now. Threadgold with 4 fouls, Aberle and Wolski 3 each. Lillemone with 9 points in the quarter, make it 10. He'll come out for a quick break as number 12, Christian O'Hara, a 5'11 freshman, into the Grafton lineup. Or check, it was McMillan who came out actually. Wolski left open, no shot. And that's the end of 3 on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Grafton starting to pull away here. The Spoilers leading Carrington 51-37 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Grafton inbounding to start the fourth quarter. The Spoilers outscoring Carrington 19-9 in that third frame, and they're up 51-37. An attempted alley-oop and a block by Mehring. Here comes Carrington, down by 14. Entry pass taken away by Rice. And a layup by McMillan. He's got 14. 53-37. Matt inside. Count it, and a foul. Drew Mober commits the Grafton foul. He's first, and the first on the Spoilers in the fourth quarter. Andrew Matt with 6 points. He's 0 for 3 at the line. Make that 0 for 4 and a Lillimon rebound. Lillimon now with 11 rebounds. Rice. Now he lofts the three. Yes, the rainbow three by Rice. 17 for Rice. And Carrington timeout. On the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 7:01 to go in regulation, 56-39 in favor of Carrington. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moen, your Nodak insurance agent in Grand Forks and Lakota.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Carrington off the inbound after the timeout. Right corner Mehring into the block for Wolski. 20 to shoot. McAloney driving the floater a little long. Rebound. Last touch by the Cardinals. Story to inbound near sideline, practically in the corner. And Carrington with full court pressure. In for McMillan. Now Rice. Tried to shovel for Lillimon and didn't quite work out that way. Unofficially, the second turnover against Grafton in the second half. They're up by 17 with almost 6.5 to play in the fourth quarter. A place in the Region 2 semifinals on the line. Mehring with a three, with a defender in his face. Mehring's fifth three. He's got 18 points. Pressure in the backcourt and a foul. This is on Mehring. It's his second foul. First on Carrington in the quarter. 56-42, Grafton up by 14. Cardinals need takeaways, and Grafton with a timeout that to avoid a 5-second call on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Grafton in the lead, 56-42. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moen, your Nodak insurance agent in Grand Forks and Lakota.
We want your home to feel current yet classic. Hi, I'm Sonia Robertson, owner and designer at the Lighting Gallery. There's so much more to lighting than just putting a lighting fixture in the center of the room. It's actually creating an environment, an atmosphere, and creating a home. We will walk through and help you design the perfect light, the perfect size for your space. We want to invite you to the Lighting Gallery. It's worth the visit.
Carrington, 3 timeouts left. Grafton with 2 left. Spoilers into the front court with McMillan. Rice. Step back three. Short. Threadgold couldn't hang on to the rebound. Story did. And a three for Brody Lillimone. His third three of the game. $18 for Lillimone. Now the ball thrown out of bounds. Grafton ball with 5:44 to play. Carrington led the quarter 20-17 as Rice drives, scores, and is fouled. McEloney with the Carrington foul, his first, team second of the quarter. Rice 1 of 2 at the line today. Has a chance to make it 20 on the night. Not this time. McEloney stopped in the block. Finds Aberle cutting in the lane and a foul, and Ewan Aberle will shoot a pair. Rice with the foul for Grafton, his first, team second of the quarter. Ewan Aberle, a 6'2 junior with 2 points today. Count the roll on that one. 5:31 to go in regulation. 61-43, Grafton in command. Aberle makes both. Carrington led 20-17 at the quarter, but Grafton came back to lead 32-28 at halftime. Have stretched that lead in the second half, 51-37 after 3, and now it's 61-44 as McMillan missing with a left-hand layup. Rice for Lillimone, and a bunny. 20 for Lillimone. 3 on the way from Mering, no. And a McMillan rebound. Rice. Yes. Rice's third bomb of the game. He's got 22. Timeout Carrington. 4:48 to play on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Grafton up 66-44 on YourLiveEvent.com. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moen, your Nodak insurance agent in Grand Forks and Lakota.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Biggest lead for Grafton at 66-42. Or 66-44 rather, excuse me. 4:48 to go in the ball game. Mering for Threadgold. McEloney. Baseline jumper up and in by Mering. Mering up to 20 points. Backcourt pressure. And Wolski's going to be called for a foul on Rice. 4 fouls on Wolski and 3 on Carrington in the quarter. Grafton with 2 fouls in the fourth quarter. Lillimone to inbound length of the floor again against full court pressure, which they back off. Rice. McMillan. Ty Story, 20 to shoot. McMillan as we near the 4-minute mark. Moberg bounced the ball off his foot out of bounds. Grafton will take a short timeout on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 4:03 to play. 20-point lead for Grafton on YourLiveEvent.com. This timeout brought to you by Chris Moan, your Nodak insurance agent in Grand Forks and Lakota.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemind.com.
Carrington letting the ball roll because the ball doesn't officially go into play until it's touched. Pass down low for McEloney, who took a check and got a basket and a chance at a three-point play. Aiden McMillan's foul, his third, and 3 on Grafton in the quarter with 3:55 to play. McEloney's free throw short. He's got 10 points, so we got a foul on Wolski. He has fouled out. With 3:54 to play, he leaves without any points. And likely the final game of his high school career. Ewan Aberle replaces him. Grafton on the inbound. 4 fouls against Carrington, so the next Cardinal foul will put Grafton into the penalty. Moberg for McMillan. Story on the left. McMillan for Rice. Back to the basket, now spins down the baseline. Moberg's floater is up and in. 6 for True Moberg. 68-48, back to a 20-point lead for Grafton. Mering with a 3, that doesn't go. Scramble for the rebound, controlled by Lillimone. 3:07 to play. Grafton headed toward win number 16 and a spot in the semifinals tomorrow. And assured also of playing on a game on Thursday night. Foul on Ewan Aberle, that's his 4th. Reggie Rice to shoot a pair. He's 1 of 3 at the line today. The senior with 22 points. Make it 23. Don't forget, following this game, we've got Mayport CG taking on Hillsborough Central Valley. Here on YourLiveEvent.com. Second free throw miss and a rebound for Threadgold. McEloney. Aberle did well to reach for the rebound. Mering is fouled before the shot. Reggie Rice with his second foul. That's 4 on Grafton in the quarter. Not a shooting foul here. 2.5 to play. Left corner 3 up and off by McEloney. And an offensive rebound and a basket for Threadgold. He's got 10. 69-50. Grafton in front. 2 on 3. McMillan will wait for reinforcements. Rice for Story. 2 minutes to play now. Lillimone holding it with 11 to shoot. Hooks a pass behind him. No look behind the back pass. And a basket for Moberg. He's got 8. 71-50 in favor of Grafton. Mehring a drive and a basket. Talon Mehring now with 22 points. Timeout Carrington. On the Tim Kazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 1:28 to play. Carrington in command, 71-52 on YourLiveEvent.com. This timeout brought to you by Chris Bone, Nodak Insurance.
Before the farming season moves forward, there's one important decision to make. Every year brings unknowns. Weather, markets, yields. Multi-peril crop insurance helps protect the work you put in long before harvest. The MPCI crop insurance closing deadline is March 16th. At IRE Insurance, we've helped generations of farmers plan ahead with confidence. Let's make sure you're ready. Contact IRE Insurance for guidance you can trust.
The City of Hillsborough encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsborough for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Grafton with the ball after the timeout. Still their original five on the floor: Lillimon, McMillan, Rice, Story, and Moberg. Lillimon with 17 to shoot. Just over a minute to go in the ball game. Lillimon, three, no. Rebound tip off Story, out of bounds. Carrington ball with 1 minute to play. Number 3, Asher McAloney, a 5'7" 8th grader, checks into the game for the first time for Carrington. And we'll see 42, Jamison Coots, a 5'10" sophomore, check in for the first time. And 14, Adrian Otis, a 5'6" 7th grader. And 24, Isaiah Otis, a 5'8" freshman. They are brothers. And a line change now for Grafton. 13, Angelo Benavides, a 5'10" freshman in the game for the first time. 23, Mason Loma, a 6'4" sophomore, checks in for the first time. 22, Ben DeGelder is in the game. 12, Christian O'Hara is in. And 24, Wes Johnson, a 5'9" sophomore. So everybody from Grafton has gotten into the ball game. And Isaiah Otis will shoot a pair with 46.3 to play. O'Hara's first foul, penalty in effect. Isaiah Otis, that's O-A-T-I-S. First free throw missed. For Carrington, number 1, Weston Ehrman, a 5'1" 7th grader. And who am I missing there? Second free throw miss and a rebound for Loma. Ball turned over to Carrington. 39.3 to play. Got a pair of 7th graders in the game now for Carrington. A steal, miss layup. Couple of more tries for the Spoilers. 3 is up and off by DeGelder. Coots. Weston Ehrman, number 1. Now on the block, turnaround shot off, and time will run out, and Grafton will go to the semifinals. The final score on the Tim Kazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard: Grafton 71, Carrington 52. We'll sum up the final stats and more when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Whew, sorry I'm late. I had to walk again.
Where's your car?
Whew, the auto shop said it would take a few months to fix.
You should have taken it to Abra.
Abra Auto Body can fix your car faster than the other body shops. After your claim is filed, Abra handles the rest with the insurance companies and adjuster. Lonnie and his team will take good care of you. Visit us on 32nd Avenue South or schedule your appointment at abraauto.com. Abra Auto Body, right the first time, on time.
Abra Auto Body, Grand Forks.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Transform your home with Central City Lumber, your one-stop shop for all your home improvement needs. From showplace cabinets, stylish flooring, and Valspar paint, they have everything you need to bring your vision to life. Their expert team is here to help you choose the perfect materials and provide expert advice for your project. Plus, they build custom portable homes that can be moved anywhere in North Dakota. Visit Central City Lumber in Carrington today and see why they're the go-to destination for home improvement. Central City Lumber, quality you can build on.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
Back at Mayville State, Joe Lancello with you as Grafton advance to the Division A Region 2 semifinals with a 71-52 victory over Carrington. Our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life, enbridge.com for career opportunities. I'm going to go with Reggie Rice of Grafton because of the way he fills up a box score. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, a block shot, and 3 steals. So Reggie Rice, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. And our play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. I'll go with all the threes in this game. Grafton made 8. 3 by Reggie Rice, 3 by Brody Lomone, and 2 by Aiden McMillan. And special mention to Talon Mering of Carrington. He made 5 threes in the game. Those are the only threes his team had, by the way. So the three-point shooting play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Carrington season ends with a record of 6-16, 22 points for Talon Mering, 10 each for Maddox McAloney and Alec Threadgold. Grafton now 16-5, 23 points for Reggie Rice, 20 for Brody Lomone, 16 for Aiden McMillan. The Spoilers will face the winner of this game coming up between Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Mayport CG. For Kevin Kochman, I'm Joe Lancello. Back in a few moments on YourLiveEvent.com, and our next game will be on a different stream.